Welcome to the Point 101. I'm your host, Gail, and today we're diving deep into a topic that touches the heart of every parent and guardian: God's promises for our children. Join me. Hello. Hello, everyone. Sweet Lips was there like, wow, where is she? Hello.
Hello,
Welcome,
everyone.
welcome, welcome. It is Sledge here with my little brother, Sweet Lips, the sweetest lips to
Hello,
me.
everyone.
I know you all missed him.
Thanks
I
for
know.
joining us
Yes,
this
yes,
evening,
yes.
this morning, wherever you at, on the moon, downstairs, basement, outside, on the phone. It don't make a difference. Thanks for coming in and joining us. We're glad to have you, and we're going to make this day a prosperous day. We're going to speak about, I don't know, sister, let us know, but we're going to be speaking about
Hold on, let me get Instagram in here because I did not hit the live button for them. Sorry about that. Okay, I didn't hit the live button for Instagram. So we are going to continue. Let's hold on a second because for some reason this just don't. And I know Sweet Lips said that
Oh
I
man, you
was.
look just fine. I mean, you was bright.
No,
That
I
right there
can't
look good.
see.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Trust me. You see, people still got to deal with. She knows she looking good. She just got to make it brighter for get all that good fan base in there. Be like, oh, look at that fine sister Sledge. Look at her. Look at her.
Don't
You see,
stop. Don't stop.
see,
Continue.
see, this is what she got to get in.
Don't stop.
So,
Don't stop. Don't stop. But how are you all doing?
hope you're all doing
Happy
fine and
Monday.
healthy. I'm pretty sure you are doing fine and healthy. And for those that's not, God bless you. We can send your blessings out there. Pick you right on up. Be just fine.
Yes, and I'm just logging in here so that. Oh, while I'm doing that, hold on. Let me
See,
put the WhatsApp number in.
this is what we get live in action, y'all. See, this is how we bring it to you. We gotta, dribbling around there, dribbling around, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there. So hold on, tighten your
Okay,
girdles. The ride's gonna be good, and in the ending,
there.
you're gonna love it.
There's the WhatsApp number, and then here is the link to follow if you would like to what?
And you
Come
should
live
follow. I
and
mean,
join
this is where
us.
it's happening. This is where it's happening. We giving you live in person. We getting it from our heart, letting you know what's going on today, and
What's
letting you
going
know how
on?
we
I
feel.
tell you what's
This
going
is
on.
what we do. This is what we do. We give you it all. We give you life. This is what we do. Now there you go. See, don't get no better than
Yeah,
that.
that's right. Can your brother sing? No, right? Mine can. No.
Look, we put
Can
smiles
your
on.
brother sing?
We put smiles on faces. When you're down, we're gonna pick you up. When you need help, we're gonna help you out. Because see, like the sister said, we got a village here. We got a village.
That's
Your tent may
right.
be behind us, your tent may be two doors down, but we know where your tent's at. We gonna be there and we gonna help you along. And if you got some piglets, we gonna help you with them piglets too. And if you got some ankle biters, we gonna help you with those ankle biters too. This is what we do. We're a family. We help out. This is what we do. Now you
Yeah.
got some bills, that's your business. We ain't taking care of nobody's bills. But anything else besides that, we got you.
Yeah. Hello, Pudding Pop.
And if you need to borrow some bread, let us
Hey,
know. We're letting
sweetness.
you a slice of bread or two. You know what I mean? If you need some butter with that, go to the next tent next door, and they'll help you out with the butter. We can give you the bread. That's all far we can do. But we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you.
Pudding Pop said hello.
Hey, Pudding Pop. How you doing there, Chocolate Thunder? How you feeling today, Mama? Hope you're feeling good, because I'm feeling good. And I'm glad you are here today with us. Sweet Lips love the friends. Love the friends. Sweet Lips got all the love in the world. So I hope you're doing fine and feeling great. And you should feel even more better being that you got Sweet Lips here in the flesh, baby. I'm here in the flesh. This is Sweet Lips. Here I am. And just to
Yes.
pick you up, I'm going to give you a little sweet. Mwah. There you go. Pick you right on up. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
That's the love Sweet Lips just showed you. I threw you some love, sweet. I threw you some love. That's enough
Well,
love.
I'll never say he didn't give you anything.
The love is just coming right through your door, coming through your phone, just hugging you. You know what I mean? Just hugging you. You know what I mean? Sweet Lips see it all. I can feel it. Oh, pick up that towel. Don't be doing that.
Again, I don't know who was my brother, but you can come and get him again. But you may have to send him back, okay? He's not mine to give away, okay? So if you want to keep him, that means you need to be mowing me down with stars and super things.
I'm just saying, we take all, no matter where you're listening from, we glad that you're here and join us. If you stay in the shower on your phone, we don't care. Join us. That's your business. You know what I mean?
If you standing on that shower with that phone there, that phone ain't waterproof. I'll tell you one thing, don't you come back to here talking about some what we told you to do. Because if you want Sweet Lips that bad that you want to shower with your phone, that's between you and him.
Sweet Lips got the love. You know me? I got love in my heart. Y'all wake up in the morning, the Lord said, Sweet Lips, show them some love. Show them some love that I put in you to share with people out there. So, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. See this voice here? This voice is sweet as candy. And I'm talking sweeter than sweet. I'm talking, this voice is so sweet that by the time you turn around, Sweet Lips done been in and gone. That's how sweet this voice is. Sweet.
Again.
Better than a cup of coffee.
Again.
Coffee. And you know, Sweet Lips always tell y'all, I've been telling y'all for the longest since me and the sister been doing this. We bring you love. Sweet Lips ain't nothing but love. If you can't smile and have some happiness and joy in your life, come on. Everybody got to smile. Even when you're down, there's something that'll pick you up. And that something is us. We the one that pick you up. That's why you here. That's why we here. We pick you up. We going up. We going up this morning, going up. We going up this morning, going up. We going up, up. We going up this morning, going up. See, we see. I got it.
Right.
Sweet Lips got the soul.
Y'all better remember what old Sweet Lips is saying here.
That's right. Sweet Lips can move. Trust me. Not
You
only
know
Sweet
what Sweet Lips. Oh yeah.
Sweet Lips can walk it. He can talk it. Remember, look Sweet Lips in the dictionary. You'll see me, Sweet Lips, have my little farm hat, and on the farm next, right there with Sweet Lips. That's Sweet Lips. That was Sweet Lips back then. Sweet Lips now, different.
Again, and I say it again, and I say it over and over and over. Take him as he is.
Hey, you want some joy? That's us. That's Sweet Lips. I give you joy. I give you joy. I put a smile on your face. I make you happy because you know what? I wake up in the morning happy, thanking God every day. So I know y'all do the same. And if you're at work and you had a hard time at work, get up on some of this. To the point one-on-one. Get up on it. We gonna pick you right on up.
That's right.
And if you have anything you want to share with us. See, we don't judge. We help. We give you that momentum and confidence in yourself to let you know you can go out there and you can do anything. And by the time you sit down at work, you put a smile on your face and be, oh, man, I feel good this morning. And then your boss be like, well, why are you smiling? You be like, oh, you don't know. I joined Sweet Lips and the sister To the point one-on-one. Woo! I feel good this morning. I feel good this morning. And then
And don't you forget it.
That's right. Like, how good you feel? Be like, I feel so good. I slap your mama. That's how good I feel. Hey.
What you say? I don't know who mama got to get it.
You think?
Even yours.
And Pudding Pop, thanks again. I'm telling you. We love having you here. Sweet Lips love having you here. Because I know I'm bringing some joy somewhere.
Exactly.
And when you go, no matter who you are, especially you, Pudding Pop, when you're sitting down watching TV, you can be watching any show. Hope you're watching a nice, good Western, because Sweet Love loves Western. You know,
we do love the Western.
We love some Western like Westerns. When you're watching that little cowboy movie, you know what I mean? That ain't nobody. You just say, ooh, look at Sweet Lips in that cowboy hat. I could imagine Sweet Lips. That'd be me. That's all you got to think about. That's all you be sitting there and be like, get them Sweet Lips. Get those Indians. Bang, 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 bang. That's me. Sweet Lips got you. I got you.
And remember that. Remember that, okay? We are here to uplift one another, to encourage one another. And right now, we are here to give our heartfelt research on making a difference in our children's lives, okay?
That's right.
As Sweet Lips and I said, we are bringing the village back. We are bringing the village back.
I see you got a message in what you said. Where is your cowboy hat? Well, I hate to say it, sweetie. What happened was, you know, sit around here, got rid of the phone. One of them damn horses done took it. You know, ran out with my hat on the head. Didn't even bring it back. That's where that hat's at. But Sweet Lips got a new hat. And you know what that is? This beautiful bow head of mine that the good Lord and my mama gave me. Well, my daddy gave it to me too. My daddy gave it to me too. But this is the new hat. And I am here again to share all the good love that Sweet Lips got for y'all. You know, I know you're saying, Sweet Lips, you sure enough do a lot of talking. And I can say to y'all all, only live once. Enjoy it.
Well, I got the hat for me and Sweet Lips.
Here you go. Look at that.
Yeah, let's get on that.
See? The Sister Sledge, you ain't got the hat. You know what I mean? Now, Sister Sledge got the hat on. I'm going to give you the background. See? There you go. There you go.
Whoa, horsey, whoa.
There you go. Hey, we got love here. I'm feeling good. We got love here.
See? There you go. There you go. I am him and he is me, and we are one. My hat is his hat.
There you go. See?
So, do not ask us about the hat. We have the hat. We got you covered.
Fast talking either. Sweet Lips telling you all real from the heart. Everything I say come from the heart. My sense of humor, I was born with this. I was born with this since I was a baby. When I was a baby, I knew that I had a sense of humor. I was in my mama's belly. I was like, let me out of here. Let me out of here. I got stuff to say. And then my mama had me right there on the bench. You know what I mean? No doctor, no. I came out by myself. By myself, talking. You know what I mean? That's me. Sweet Lips.
I was done at the bench. He said the bench. Put my mama outside on the bench.
Hey, you're gonna get all the good sense of humor from us. You know what I mean? You're gonna get, we're blessed. I'm telling you, we're blessed, man. You only live once. Only live once. I'm gonna say it again. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
And don't forget to put some love on this video. When you come in, hit the heart button. Hit the heart button.
Yeah, put some love on it. Give us some love.
Love.
We got love for y'all. And I'm gonna let y'all know. See, Sweet Lips gonna taste it. Let me sit up. I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell you this. This is coming from her. The sister said, we have a village. We got tents. But let y'all know now, even back in the day with the Indian, you can burn down the tent now. So don't let me come on over there and set some fire to you. So get up on here, put some love on it, and I don't want to have to come see you.
Yeah, and if he wants to have, if he has to come and see you, he want to come and see you in peace.
Yeah, don't think about it. Sweet Liz might want to come see you. You know what? Better yet, I ain't gonna even tell you when I'm coming. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell you nothing. If something's missing in the refrigerator, Sweet Lips ate it. That means I'm sitting in the living room. If I ain't sitting in the living room, and you be like, oh man, I could have swear somebody gave me a hug. That was me. I was in and gone. And like that. Boom. Just like that. That's Sweet Lips. That's the love I got.
So be sure. You want some love? You got to love Sweet Lips. You got to love the sister.
Come on now. Come on. Hey, I'm giving you this good energy here. This is what we get. I'm giving good energy, the good vibes. You know what I mean? Y'all get in on some of this. You know what I mean? This energy that we giving you.
I don't need a negativity.
It's like a beautiful supper. Right. You know what I mean? We give you like a beautiful supper, the good meal of this good knowledge that we giving y'all.
Yeah, don't never take it for granted.
Yeah.
Tell them that. Don't be taking it for granted, okay?
That's right.
And so now that we got that under control, let's read some more about ways to encourage our children so we could get this right, because, you know, like I said before, all of these funerals for these young people make no sense. And don't forget to always, love your children, encourage your children, and pray for all children.
Yes.
Because we see out of nowhere that flight full of youthful human beings should have been walking around here today or tomorrow, having fun, hugging up people, doing what they do, ice skating, roller skating, watching movies, and in the twinkle of an eye, nothing is guaranteed to us, okay? So let's just continue to be there. Let's continue to take them while they are young and encourage them and build them up and make this future brighter, make their future brighter. Because we're not guaranteed to be here today or tomorrow, and it's even less for them. So let's continue to be that village. Let's motivate each other's children. Let's keep an eye out for, each other's children. Be the aunties and be the uncles in these children's lives that are around you. Because just like that, their lives can be cut short, and due to no fault of their own. The ones that's out there and really truly lost, the ones that really, when it's all said and done, they are sitting at Satan's table and you think it's at your table, but no, you're being undermined because Satan really had them believing that to respect a parent means that you're a loser. The way some of these children disrespect their parents, this is just a stronghold that's on your child. And we have to break that stronghold. And we have to implement ways that is positive to them. Because when you're doing nothing but raising your child around a lot of negativity, they go out that door with that negative attitude. And I am telling you, trouble will find them. Trouble will find them. So, for the ones that with I want to say toddlers, when they start to have a full understanding, we as parents have to change our ways in order to parent our children correctly. If you come from, again, a background with trauma and drama, you will instill that in your child. If you don't break that generational curse, of believing of everything has to be go upside their head, cuss them out, embarrass them in front of people. Like we need to get rid of that way of thinking because in the end, it's not helping our children any.
Mm-hmm.
They take all that they see us do and they take that outside. They already feel like victims, so they're out there looking for victims. They already feel like victims. They already feel unloved. And so a lot of them, they go out with so much hate in their heart. And then when they bring it to our attention, the first thing we do is we go into a state of denial. We want them to believe, no, that's not what happened. And a lot of us be like, yeah, let me tell you something. Sometimes it happens. It happens because we ourselves, we didn't know any better. We thought that that was the way to do it. We thought, if they do something and we didn't like it, that the first thing we do is go upside their heads. And that's not right because someone did it to us does not mean we go and do it to our children. Like somewhere along the line, we have to break that generational curse of believing that you have to parent with an iron fist and that it's all about controlling. I have to be in control of you. I own you. When it's all said and done, really, no one own us outside of the Most High Himself. That's who own us. We're like we birth our children. Like really, when you look at it like they're just loners because we are all children of God and He has a bright future and He wants the best for us. And in order for Him to give us the best, we have to readjust our ways in thinking and in our ways of living, and for sure in our ways of parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cassandra said something. Parenting don't come with a license. Nobody teaches that. That's why we need God in the homes to help so the Holy Spirit can teach the parents how to raise. Yes, for real. And that's real talk. That is real talk right there. We need to teach our children how to pray. We have to lead by example. We have to lead by example. And the only way to lead by example is to forgive the ones that have hurt us, because sometimes we carry that hurt. And sometimes the pain is so deeply embedded that it's like you can't forget it. Like there are people that have went through so much, whether it's physical abuse, mental abuse, sexual abuse, and they don't know how to let it go. But let me tell you something. You need to learn how to let it go, and you need to ask the Holy Spirit to help you get over that, because the longer you hold on to that unforgiveness, you are taking your blessings away from you. You are taking the blessings away from you. So if you had someone that caused you pain, ask the Father, ask the Holy Spirit to reveal it to you, and then forgive that person, never to bring it back up again, because that would be part of your healing. And really, you're not even doing it for the sake of the person, but you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it so that you can get clarity. And so if you don't know that, then what are you teaching your child? You know what I mean? So we can't help them if we don't help ourselves. And so we are the example. It's up to us to lead by example. Your child does something wrong, it is not the end of the world. If they apologize, accept it. Allow them to make the mistakes that you weren't given the chance to make. Because a lot of us that come back in from that old school ways, it was shut your mouth. You do as I say and not as I do. Be seen and not heard. And then here we are handing that sentence, is what it feels like, down to our children. Oh, if you don't do what I say, because I control you, because I brought you in this world and I can take you out of this world. And then our children take on that attitude and they go amongst their peers and someone step on their shoes and, oh, now I got to take you to the grave and I'm going to wait for you after school. And you know what I mean? Or, I'm going to come to your house to rob you. There's a lot of negativity going on. And right now, in this day that we are living in now, again, as I said this morning, there's a lot of deception going on. And the stronger you get in the word, the more the devil will come after, Satan will come after anybody in your household. They will come after your children. They will come after your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your dog. He don't care who he takes as prisoner. But as I said earlier, do not volunteer yourself to sin. Take a look at your child that you carried. Take a look at your child that you helped produce and know that you want the best for them. If, like I said, sometimes we feel like our parents have failed us, but if you're here to still talk about it and you broke that chain, you broke that cycle, you canceled that generational curse, you're doing good. You're doing good. But let me tell you something. And once you give it to God and you apologize and you ask for forgiveness, do know no one can bring that back up to you again. And that's what we must realize. A lot of us, we've made our mistakes. We acknowledge our mistakes, but yet we still allow our children to come with a silly conversation about, oh, remember that time when I wanted to eat and you told me no and you sent me to bed without no dinner? Or remember that time I wanted a pair of shoes and you told me no and you went to Walmart and everybody was laughing at me? When you don't know no better, you can't do better. But let me tell you something. When that day and that conversation comes, it is up to us to acknowledge that it did happen. Don't just try to sit there and be like, oh, that never did happen. I don't even know what you're talking about. Now I'll really smack you up if you keep, no. It happened. You know what happened. And when it's all said and done, you have to tell them, I did not know any better. This is what I was taught. This is what was handed down to me. But I'm going to try to make a difference. I'm going to try to make a difference within your child. I'm going to try to make a difference. But what you will not do is every time I see you, you keep throwing this in my face, thinking that it's going to get you what you want. Because let me tell you what happens. That separation. And that separation has to happen because when it's all said and done, you cannot allow that person to rob you of your blessings. Mm-hmm. You cannot allow that person to, but acknowledging it that it happened. And for the ones out there, once your parents acknowledge and apologize, and you see the situation, you know the situation, and you know that a lot of times they themselves was going through something, whether it's mental, whether it's physical, whether it is financial, but you survived it. But don't come to your parents to tell them what they did wrong to you, but you're doing the same thing to your child. That means you have not learned the lesson. And the person that went through it, allow that parent to step in and help you heal. Get the counseling that is needed. A lot of us need counseling and we refuse to get it. Because we just feel, oh no, we bigger than that. Oh no, I don't want nobody knowing this and I don't want nobody knowing that. If you don't want nobody knowing this or that and you don't want your business spread all over, get on your knees and pray. Because let me tell you who's not going to spread your business. The Most High is not spreading your business all across the world.
Mhm.
So he's the one person that you can go to and know what you say to him is in secret and it stays in that room. But the comforter that he sends to us, which is the Holy Spirit, cannot do its job if we do not allow him to work on us, because what we don't realize is that we are given into sin. We take our pain and we hand it over to Satan, and he takes that pain and he destroys you. He destroys you. He causes chaos in your family, in your relationships, in your finances. So we must remember that in the midst of saving our children, we need to save ourselves so we can be strong enough to save them. And that is just real talk. That is just real talk. We need to continue to encourage one another. We need to be that village. We need to be the village for each other, because we are coming up in these days and it's going to get darker. And we need to rely on one another. We're going to have to go back to feeding one another. We're going to have to go back to, if you have extra, hey, put this towards your bill. We're going to have to get back to where, you have like 2 or 3 families together preparing meals. We're going to have to take it way back to where, I don't know where you come from, in Africa, the Indians, everybody was sitting together eating. Everybody was watching out for one another. That is what we're coming back to. And if you see your brother or sister in the Lord slipping, reach out and hold them. Don't just sit there and talk about them. But let me tell you something, though. Beware of who you allow through your door, because everybody that smiles at you is not for you.
That's right.
And sometimes you have to let the Father, honey, you have to let the Most High himself take care of those people that you, while you're on your journey, you have to allow him to work on those people. Because see, when you start putting your focus on a lot of negativity, the next thing you know, you all bound up and intertwined with it, and that's pulling you away from your faith.
And stop telling people your business too. That's another thing too. Keep things
Yes.
to yourself. That's between you, the Lord, and whatever, and whoever else. I mean, that's another thing. That's the main thing out here. People always
Yes.
posting their business all up and down online.
Yes. And then when someone throws it back in your face,
Yeah,
this day and time, wanting to be disrespectful and wanting to think that you are better than someone else, we need to
yeah,
close those doors, because the more doors that you close, the less control Satan will have.
that's
But
true.
the more doors that you have open, the more doors that he will come through the door. He'll come through the telephone wire. He come through your sockets. He come in, you hear me, to cause strife in your life because you refuse to surrender, but
Yeah,
yet your child is still running in this
that's
world.
true. That's true. But when you close the doors, don't close it too fast. Let me come in first, then you can close it. Let's sweet
Yeah,
lips
let sweet
doors.
lips come in there and
Sweet
assess
lips
the
come in the door. You
situation.
know what I mean? I can come through doors, come down the chimney. Let sweet lips come in and
Yeah,
give out the candy.
now sweet lips in there to help you out.
Yeah.
Okay, now just sweet lips, guys. Just sweet lips. Now let's get on to this here part is use encouragement instead of praise and reward.
Mm,
Now, children need encouragement like a plant needs water. Encouragement is a process of showing the kind of love that conveys to children that they are good enough the way they are.
mm,
Encouragement teaches children that what they do is separate from who they are. Encouragement lets children know that they are valued without judgment for their uniqueness. Though
mm.
encouragement, you teach children that mistakes are simply opportunities to learn and grow instead of something that should be ashamed of. And see, when you think about it, when we made mistakes, we were made to feel ashamed. You was the worst person ever. Well, my friends, or what's that comedian said? What they gonna think about me and my job?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we came up. But we cannot allow that to affect our children.
Yeah, but sis, let me say this though. We also have that other side too, because Sweet Lips said this to y'all before, and I really believe in that. You can do a whole lot for your kids and you can try to teach it, but there are those bad seeds that you can't do nothing with. They didn't get like that because no fault of yours whatsoever. And you just be like, no matter what I do or how I do it, no matter how much love I give, this is just always out there causing a problem. Like
Those
always.
are the ones that Satan got a hold of, and that's why I
It's
said
like, wow, no
you have
matter
to
what,
just try to
I
teach
ain't
them. You
teaching
have
to
to reach them.
steal, I ain't teaching to lie, but they out there every day. This is all I get from this one here. It's like, and sometimes
Satan got them. Satan, they're being controlled. They're being
but then
controlled.
also too though, we gotta. I mean, we gonna tell it to like it is. See, you get it real here. I keep telling y'all that. Here's the thing. Sometimes it's like family members. Sometimes you got to cut some ties. Sometimes you got to say enough is enough. Because if you don't, those are the ones that will bring you down even worse. Because every time you try to help, they're pulling you down, and you be like, look, enough. I can't do no more. I can't do no more. It's kind of like what they always said about when you have a grown child that's always taken from you. Don't get nothing back, but always taken. It comes a time when you have to get them a sandwich and put them out the door. You know what I mean? You got to let go. You got to let
That's
go.
true.
Because I
That
seen
is
it,
so
and
true.
we all seen it, and we all lived through and see. But people like, oh, but I love my child. Oh, I love my daughter. And it's like, okay, how much love can you give where they just keep pulling you down? They stealing from you no matter what you do. It's like, look, there comes a time, and then you wonder why. Oh, I can't believe they took this from me. I can't believe how you can't believe it. You keep letting them in the door. They ain't learned nothing. You got to cut ties sometimes and say enough is enough. The good Lord understand that. The good Lord understand enough is enough.
Because he needs to work on them. And that's why I
Yes.
said a lot of times you have to separate yourself.
Yes.
You cannot allow someone to keep trying to hold you a prisoner of your past
That's
mistakes.
right.
You can't.
And
You can't
we not
allow
gonna
it.
say, and Sweet Lips let it be said. And it's not just children, even grown adults. You
Oh
know what I
yeah,
mean?
the siblings do it the
So,
most.
hey,
A
you
lot of
never
times
know.
it's done by siblings.
You know?
What did Cassandra said? You have to leave your children or other people where they are at because you did the best you can and let God take care of them. Of
There you go.
course,
That's right. There you
of
go.
course.
See, there you go.
Because like I said,
You are so right.
Satan will sit there and have them believe that you don't need your mother, you don't need your father, you don't need to respect them. Go kick that door in. They sleep right now. Go take the TV off the wall.
Yep. But
Because it's
I just want
mind
to say,
control and
yeah,
you're surrendering to
it's
evil forces. And this is why, no matter what the situation is, and even during the times that you have to just do this until the Most High can work on them, you have to do this because at that moment, what Satan is trying to do is weaken you.
that's true.
He's
But
trying to weaken. He's using that child to weaken you.
see, Sweet Lips, I ain't got to worry about that. Because see, the Lord showed me how to put the good hand on it. You know what I mean? And I put on that glove and I'm gonna put the hand on it. I'm going because you gonna kick in my door. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't got to worry about touching the TV or anything else. Because first of all, the lights is gonna go out. It ain't the lights in my house either. I'm going, boy. See, we talking real here. Us parents know how that go. I shut your lights off. I shut
Yeah.
your what?
We're gonna try not to get them lights shut off. Okay, that's why we're gonna try to
But
get it
see,
right.
sometimes here's the thing: we want people to know we are, like I said, we're real here. There's two sides. We ain't gonna say like everything is candy and gold. No, sometimes you have to go outside yourself when you try your best not, and then afterwards you ask the Lord for forgiveness. But sometimes, when they say turn that other cheek, Sometimes it's hard to turn that other cheek. Yeah, I'm gonna turn yours. Oh no, I'm gonna spin you right around.
Right. And see, and that's what we're trying, and that is the point that we're trying to make. We're trying to say that no one's perfect. Parenting does not come with a handbook.
That's right.
And you're going to have some children that's going to challenge you on every turn. Every turn there is a challenge. Every time the phone ring, the teacher, they causing havoc. They're doing this, they're doing that. But let me tell you, and this is just my opinion, when you see the child doing that, get that child some help too. Don't sweep it under the rug, because clearly something is wrong and it is beyond your control.
But what about
It
those
is
kids?
beyond your control.
Yeah, but sometimes it's way past that. Because let's just think about it. And Sweepers commemorate plenty of times. You have grown kids that actually got so bad that they took their parents' life. It can be over just $1. It can be over the fact that these parents don't want to give no more. Hey, I got nothing more to give you. You can't stay here. And that's the shameful thing about that. It gets that bad. And it happens a lot out here in the world. It really
and
truly
you
is.
see it. Let me tell you what it is also. A lot of times we see this type of behavior in our children. And instead of acknowledging there is something wrong here, now I've tried to offer you some type of help, but now I need to take that step back, because you keep trying to think, now that they're grown, you're trying to give them all the things that they didn't have when they were young. They're not young anymore. And
Right.
so now the first time you give in, they keep coming back.
That's true.
You give in again, they're coming back. They're coming back with even more demands. Because when it's all said and done, what you don't realize is that it's not the child speaking, that's the devil speaking. I want everything from you. And the more you give, the more I keep wanting. The more you give, the more you have to give. And now that I see that I have your attention, I will cause this here child of yours to remove you from this earth. I'm going to do it through him, because when it's all said and done, no one is sitting here thinking, oh, well, that child is being misled. It is a spiritual battle going on. And see, and that's what we fail to realize. Satan is a spirit also. So if I go and commit a crime, you don't see him, you see me. He may be standing alongside me laughing at you, but you see me. And that's what we have to realize. So now let's continue on. Now,
yeah, you're right there. You're so right. Ooh.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I lived that back in my day. You are so right. Oh man, Satan was bad on me. He was bad. People, I'm telling you, sweetest, he was bad on me. There was times, man. Don't let me get started, because
But that's what it is.
I testify. There was times when I just said, "What am I doing here, laying in this bed next to this woman? Satan, how you don't get me here? I know I ain't supposed to be here. I'm just saying what you done did to me now. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been here." See, that's that. See, that same thing.
Satan, why did you do that to my brother?
Yeah, the weak of the flesh. I ain't know I wasn't supposed to be here. I don't live here. What I'm doing here? Satan don't put me there.
But see,
in trouble. He got me in trouble.
Yeah, Satan. He was
the one
bringing them horses into your stable. It was really him.
Who are you telling?
Causing chaos. He was bringing horse after horse after horse, and he was thinking and having you believe
that I can keep this farm.
At least a dozen horses.
I can keep this farm. Satan, he tricked me.
I'm going to continue to read.
Yeah, they bring that white horse in my state. Nope. They always said it comes on the white horse.
Lord help me and help him. There's a difference between praise and encouragement. It's easy to praise or reward children who are behaving well, but what can you say to a child who are misbehaving and not feeling good about themselves? When they need encouragement the most, try these. You really tried hard. I have faith in you to handle this. You are such a good problem solver. I'm sure you can figure out a way to resolve this. I love you no matter what. Praise and rewards teach children to depend on external judgment. And that is so true.
That's so
Because
true. I
if they
believe
don't
that.
hear somebody go, oh, well, you did this well, and you know what I mean? They're always looking for what word am I looking for? It's not praise. What word am I looking for? When you're always looking for someone to say something nice to you.
Uh,
Oh my goodness.
Positive thought.
It'll come to me.
Yeah.
It'll come to me.
But I believe what you said because that's so true. I mean, I believe in
Yeah,
that. Always give
yeah.
your child a positive thought. You don't care if they failed at the test. You just sit there and tell them, you know what, you can do better. Just try. You can do better. You
Right,
can do better.
right.
Give them
What
that
can we
positive
do
thought.
to pass this test? What
Oh,
can you do? Like, do
yes,
you think you
yes.
should
You
study
better.
more? Like, throw some ideas,
Yeah,
instead of, it's okay. Well, you're not going to pass all the tests. Now, you feel bad about it. Oh, let's go get some ice cream. Let's go to Disneyland. Child, you better look at Mickey in your dreams.
mm-hmm.
Cassandra said, my children got rewards when they did well in school because they didn't do so good in school. They wasn't being rewarded. I didn't give my children what they wanted. They had to earn certain things.
That's
Right.
right. That's right.
Now, praise and rewards teach children to depend on external judgment of others instead of trusting their own internal wisdom and self-evaluation. Instead of this example of praise, I'm so proud of you. Try encouragement. You must be very proud of yourself. That's encouragement. Praise. You got an A. I'm going to give you a reward. Encouragement. You really work hard. You deserve that A. That's encouragement.
Yep.
So you see the example and the difference. A steady diet of praise and rewards inspires children to believe I'm okay only if others say I'm okay. I'm okay only if someone else says, and that's what I'm saying. You're always looking for someone else to build you up when you can build up yourself. When you can build up yourself. Now, it also teaches them to avoid mistakes instead of to learn from their mistakes. You hear that? It teaches them to avoid the mistakes instead of learning from them. Encouragement, on the other hand, teaches them to believe in themselves and their abilities to do the right thing. It teaches them to believe in themselves. Like, I don't need you to give me accolades. I don't need for you to try to sit there to really have me move under your terms and what you think and what your desires are. So you can write notes of encouragement to your children. In some families, people take turns watching for encouraging things to say and do to each other. It can also be their job to have a compliment ready for other family members once or twice a week. Encouragement goes a long way to create a positive family climate. Say no. It's okay to say no. If all you ever say is no, that's a problem. You hear that? If you just keep using that word, no, 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 what are you teaching your child? First of all, stop asking.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, really, I don't just believe that you think that you believe in me. because you're discouraging me by every time I ask you something, you keep telling me no. And so when I get out in the streets, if someone say, hey, do you mind if I use your pen? No. Can I sit next to you? No. No inside is no outside. So, but some parents don't think they have a right to say no without lengthy explanations. And that is so true. Some of them want to just, no, because, I didn't get paid yet. No, because, you're like, no is no. Because now what happens? They start looking for an explanation. They want you to explain to them why you gave them the answer that they gave. That you know what I mean? Like, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. Now, for instance, if your child knows that snack time is a time for healthy treats and they ask for ice cream, it's okay to just say no. When they respond with, why not? That's not fair. Mrs. Smith let her kids have ice cream for a snack. Say, watch my lips. No. I'm telling you, it's what it says. Oh, come on, be nice. You're so uptight. What part of no don't you understand? Okay, fine. You're no fun. Most children have figured out when their parents really mean no. They describe that certain tone of voice or look on their face or refer to when their parents started counting to three. And you have some parents that really do be sitting here counting.
Mm-hmm.
Children wouldn't be children if they didn't try to get their parents to change their minds. But it is perfectly appropriate to handle their manipulations with a clean, clear no. If you feel like they sincerely don't understand your reasoning for saying no, tell them, but remain firm. They don't have to agree with your reasons. If you feel, not because, they're like, why? You have some children that will, why? And then all of a sudden you just start thinking of things to say, knowing that that's not the reason why, but you're trying to pacify that child. And that's when they gain control over you. That's when they have control over you. Now, let me see. If you feel like they sincerely don't understand the reason for no, then you tell them. If you now notice how that control is getting back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Ramirez thought she had to convince her children to accept her reasons for saying no. This only invited them to think of better reasons for her to give in. One day she remembered to be both kind and firm at the same time and said, honey, I love you. And the answer is no. Her daughter said, I can't believe you, and walked away with a smile on her face. Obviously, she finally did believe that her mother meant it and that she was loved. But notice how she said, look, I love you, but I said no. I said no. And then now keep it moving. And I think that's where, as parents, we fall short of always thinking we have to give an explanation about something. So if you make the rules, be firm. Be firm. You don't have to go out of your way to start screaming and kicking and punching and doing all of this. Just be firm. Just be firm. Just know that when I tell you no, it's no, and keep it moving. Because the parents this day and time, they explain the word no. We just didn't get that. All we got was, and then we knew. Let me just scurry on.
That's right.
I don't even know. We be looking like what's near them. Is it a shoe? No, what's near them? Is that belt nearby? You know what I mean? And if you ask why, you gotta ask with some distance there.
Yep.
Because if you're in snatching distance, do. And that's what we're trying to get away from. Okay. So do not forget to put some love and some like and on YouTube. If you guys can just hit the like button, like on the bottom where you guys of the page, you'll see a heart button. You'll see a smiley face, a money sign, and then a heart button. If you can just put some love on the video, because it's 900 of you guys. And so if you can just hit that heart button, like boop, 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 I would appreciate it much. Because Sandra said back in the day, if we went asking, we would get smacked in the. That's what I'm saying. We're trying to take it away. That's what we're trying to just get away from. We're trying to get away from, you know what? Let's not reach out and touch, reach out and touch. Let that just be a song, reach out and touch someone. But you know what I mean? We're trying to get away from that. We're trying to teach our children that reacting in a physical manner is not the best. You know, like I said, the more love that we teach them, the more praying that we teach them how to pray, the more sometimes, you know, you're compromising, then they would go outside that door and know how to compromise. They would not be so uptight. When you sit there and give all these excuses, those are the ones that's likely to go looting. Those are the ones that will stand there in front of another adult and get disrespectful. Well, as we used to call it, flip at the lip. So we need to show them. We not only need to tell them, but we also need to show them. If you see someone that's having, you know, a hard time, you know, pull that child to the side and, you know, I know that, you know, you're asking for this or that, you know, times are hard. Don't be the ones that's standing there with your phone out and now you on Instagram and TikTok and all these other sites. Oh, look, he just cussed her out. He just cussed her out. Lead by example. And what I mean by lead by example, if you and your neighbor do not get along, then just stay away from each other. But if you bring your kid to watch you fight the neighbor, you don't think you're always going to be out there fighting people like they see it. They see it.
It's true.
What they see and what they hear is two different things. And that is why I said we need to do better as parents. We need to have a better understanding of the world we live in today. We can't go off of yesteryears when we were young. When we really were younger, our voices were taken from us. And it was taken through abuse. And so we cannot sit there, and that's what we want to hand down as, you know, our what word am I looking for? I don't even know why my mind is. But that is not what we want to just hand down to our children and say, oh no, this is tradition. This is a traditional thing. Like if they tell you no, and if you didn't kick them clean across the room, something wrong with you. Or have somebody come in to your home and encourage you to physically, mentally attack your child. Because they felt like, you know, mom didn't let us get away with that. Now, you know, that was mom. We would have been on the floor. We would have been rolling down the block already. We would have got put out already. Let that go. Right. And that's what Cassandra just said also about the smack in the mouth. But we need to change that. We need to change it. We need to change it when we see it being happening to our grandchildren. You know, come to your child in love and be like, that's not the way. Some kids, you know, after you, and this is just me speaking, I didn't read this because I'm probably not going to read it in the book. But after you have given your child so many warnings and your child is not grasping, you become frustrated. then you lash out. When you see it happening, could be something wrong with that child that that child is not comprehending. And a lot of times, as I said, honey, Satan is in and out through your house. But get that child some help, and get you some help. Pray, pray, pray. Like, Holy Spirit, this is getting to me. Calm my mind, calm my mouth, calm my hands, calm my feet. Because if we just take that time out away from this situation, instead of trying to engage it, which leads to frustration. Now you from 0 to 1,000, you don't skip past 10. The next thing you know, you start to feel slighted, you start to feel disrespected, and the next thing you know, old McDonald had a farm. Yep. And the next thing you know, your child is looking at you in a state of fear. All you have done was put fear into that child. That voice is taken away. And when they go outside, someone do exactly what you have done, they are going to grab them and cause a lot of bodily harm. So now you're sitting over here pissed because they're probably in some jail. You got court fees out the yin yang, and the next thing you know, a bill is not paid because it's going on lawyers. So let's be mindful. Let's take in, this plethora of information. And I don't know the author, but what I know is this positivity. We have to look at positive discipline. We have to look at other ways to get our point across without making it a traumatizing ordeal. Because understood, I hear you, Gail, but some of these kids are something else, and some of these kids need some old school ASS. Okay, that's what we're trying to avoid. That's why we're trying. This is the reason why we keep bringing you different ways. If a child is that defiant, that child is lacking something, sit down, pray to be revealed where you went wrong. Something went wrong there. And as the parent, it comes back on you first. Was you really loving that child? Was you encouraging that child? Did that child look like the mother or father that you just decided that you wanted to take all your problems out on that child? Like, why? Get that child help. And and it can't be, I can't afford it. You look through all the resources. Get the help. Don't wait until that child so stuck in its way that it becomes a teenager. Then all of a sudden it's in the adulthood angry at the world. And then you just looking like, oh, well, that's not my problem. No, it is your problem because your child is out there attacking people. And don't sit there and watch your child do something and think that you're doing right by covering up your child. Let me tell you something. He right here. Click. Oh, who's that at the door? Get your child the help. Help your child. And the reason why I say pray a lot of times is because sometimes when you reach out to try to help your child and you try to use the different agencies that's there, they come in and make the problem worse. They start convincing your child that you're the problem and you're the blame. And the next thing you know, this child coming back looking at you like, I'm going to mess you up because the people you called to help me told me it was you. Mm-hmm. This is the reason why you have to pray. Pray. Ask God for help. Pray. Because not every agency is a good agency, especially at this moment right now. Pray. Because if you call an agency for help and you sound like this, because I don't even know what happened to him, because he was doing, You out that house, the child out the house, they no supervision, they snatching everybody up that sounds just like that. Pray. Pray for your child. Pray for yourself. And once the Holy Spirit reveals to you what is wrong there, don't be in denial. Take action. Take action. So, because some children have been molested and didn't say anything. I used to always tell my children, I don't care who it is, man or woman, you touch my child sexually, I'm talking about it. Right. But if you take that voice away from your child, who are they talking to? Who are they coming to? So it is Solange here and my little brother, Sweet Lips, the sweetest lips in the West. I tell you, that's a sweet lips. Anyway, we thank you all for joining.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks
forget,
for joining us, Pudding Pop, and do come again. It's good to hear from you. Thanks a lot.
Yes, a lot of parents are not saved, so they don't know how to go to the Holy Spirit to ask. And that's why I do my readings in the morning. Sometimes I do it at night because, honey, what they don't know, we're going to try to reach out because we are the vessels for the Lord. And that is our job, to bring that word, to provide them with scriptures and let them know that when it's all said and done, we are not in this alone. We are not in this alone. And we have to remember that. Look, and that is our, we will see. That's our reading. We will continue tomorrow. And right now, I don't even know where you're going, but you got to get out of here. Do not forget to put some like and love on this here video. And thank you, Cassandra. And thank you again on YouTube. 900 of you guys watching. Please put some love. Hit the heart button. The heart button. May not be the right heart, but the heart button. Boop. Thank you all. Now go where you gotta go. Go be where you gotta be.